Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcoming you to the liberated beaches of Italy in our Italian campaign for Company of Heroes 3. This session will have us making more inroads into Italy as we push towards Paestum, and as we also push north towards that one company we spotted. I believe it was an armored company, and our recon plane that we'd launched last episode had spotted them, though it has promptly disappeared and we no longer have vision. We had it at the end of the previous session though, but I guess loading into the save brought back the fog of war. Fair enough, good to know, I suppose. Nonetheless, we're going to start things off by sending our troops over here to the beaches next to Paestum, and we'll go ahead and secure the fuel available here, and that should just make things a little bit easier in the long run, rather than chasing after Alta Villa or Campania. So over to Paestum we go, and they seem to have a machine gun bunker here that is actually facing up northwards. That's great. If we'd sent these troops up to here and then come down the road here, or even come through the forest or whatever, the machine gun bunker would have opened fire and caused a lot of damage. So that actually worked out really nicely that we came around this way to basically flank that thing. But first order of business is to secure Paestum, and once we get that done, we'll be able to generate more fuel. And just as a heads up, these resources are not generated on a per turn basis. The way they're generated is through shipments. Basically, every X number of turns, supplies will arrive, and those will generate additional resources across the board, including supply itself. At least that's how I understand it right now. Supplies arriving in 3 turns, written at the bottom there. So we have to sort of manage our resources across larger gaps of time. It's not per turn. These ticks are not per turn, so we just have to keep that in mind. And to that end, while I was considering upgrading Monte Corvino Airfield to get the bombers unlocked or to get the fighters unlocked, fact of the matter is that right now we can't afford to do that and actually get a piece of equipment from that unlock with the resources we have on hand, and that aside, we are at our pop cap as well. So there's a few limitations, so we're going to keep our distance from that conversation for the time being. But up over here, the Indian artillery is going to go ahead and upgrade with the bravery option here. Infantry are 20% harder to hit when in enemy territory. We are on the front foot right now. We're going to be spending a lot of time in enemy territory. I think this is the best time to pick this up, and it just increases the survivability of our infantry. Can't complain about that. So let's spend both of those points here. And separately, for our airborne company, I just don't think it's worth investing in anything that's available right now, because I think I would much rather save up and get some of these upgrades for our paratroopers. The loiter-assisted paratrooper airdrop sounds particularly tasty. An escorting P-47 will loiter the target area and attack enemies at the paradrop zone, just helping keep these guys alive when they actually arrive. But that costs 2 points. We only have the one available, so we'll have to hold off on that before we, make any changes here, and that's perfectly fine by me. These guys are going to move northwards. They're going to secure Nocera, and then we'll deal with that company that was somewhere over here. And I just want to point out that our current objective is to capture nearby towns and airfields, and the nearby potential options have been highlighted. We already secured the airfield a bit ahead of time, which is great that the game let us do that. And now we've got Paestum, so that's 2 of 3. And, there's a mission at Montella, and there's a hospital there. So I almost wonder if we shouldn't chase that, or if we should prioritize something that's a bit closer to us to make sure we're moving, with cohesion, as opposed to spreading ourselves thin. Something to think about. And what is this icon here? What does that little thing mean? I wish the game had more tooltips. I honestly, ever since Crusader Kings 3's nested tooltip system, all other tooltip systems pale in comparison, and I just wish there were more tooltips. Anyway, let's go ahead and move up to Nocera to get rid of that shield with our airborne company here. And we'll send the Indian artillery in afterwards to fully liberate Nocera. I should also point out, by the way, that both of these companies have the ability to heal a target or to repair a target. They can target themselves as well, but keep in mind, it does cost manpower. So there is a resource investment involved there as well. And separately, we also have a company barrage available from the Indian artillery, but that, as you can see, costs pretty much all the munitions we have stored up right now. So just got to be careful about when we actually invest in some of these abilities. But up we go to Nocera. Let's get those munitions secured before the next shipment actually arrives. And I imagine that's sort of the way to think about our overall strategy, right? We need to secure...
Commander, the Nocera munitions depot is now under Allied control.
Yes, beautiful stuff. But as I was saying, we need to secure resources before the shipments arrive, and then when we have a gap between shipments, we can consider other options that aren't that aren't tied to resources. At least that's my early impression. Again, this is my first time playing through this campaign. We are experiencing this together, and so you can expect a bit of second guessing, which might have been a good reason not to play this on the hardest difficulty, but hey, it is what it is. By the way, folks, if you are enjoying this series so far, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. It really helps me know what people want to see more of on the channel, and it really kind of navigates or influences what you'll end up seeing happen on the channel. My plan right now is to have episodes every other day, so there's a bit of a, there's time to catch up if you fall behind, though I also saw some suggestions to have fixed days like Monday, Wednesday, Friday as releases. If you have an opinion on that front, let me know in the comments as well. I'll take that into consideration as I go forward, but for the time being, I'm thinking every other day, and that way there's enough, wiggle room to catch up and stuff like that if you fall behind. Anyway, with that said, I believe that's our turn done here. Notera is secured. We are not going to bombard these guys. I'm a little concerned about their cover. I'm not sure how that will react to our company barrage over here. Damage enemy forces in the targeted area, weakening location defenses. Holy, look at that balance of power. Yikes. Oh, and what is that? Hang on a second. You'll see on the right-hand side there, under support abilities, they have 2 support abilities listed. Where's that coming from? I'm going to go ahead and assume that those are 2 like emplacements or something somewhere in the area. So I don't know if that was intentional, but I guess that counts as a way of scouting, and we just want to keep an eye out for that. Do we want to send another loiter out? How much does that cost us again? 25 munitions. That'll take us down to 20 munitions, and 20 munitions is, or not 20, but 120 munitions, sorry, and that's just short of what we'd need for a barrage, though we have a munitions crate up over here. Don't like the fog of war up there, though. I don't know what's waiting for us over there, and it might be what we're seeing on that little pop-up over there. All right, let's hang tight over here for the time being and see what the AI does and respond accordingly. Sometimes patience is a virtue, right? Sometimes. What do you got for me? Now, these guys are running out of supply. They are in enemy territory, technically. I mean, they're in our territory, so enemy territory for them, which means...
Intelligence suggests the Germans are planning to retake Salerno. We cannot afford to lose that port.
All right, fair enough. We got to defend Salerno from counterattack. I was just about to say, that means that if we just wait it out, they might start taking damage, though truth be told, they actually have a ton of supplies, so it would take a very long time, and we don't have that kind of patience or time. So, I assume this is the only company that's planning on making that move towards Salerno. We could allow them to come a little bit closer. That would allow us to generate some of our resources and actually get some work done before we engage them in a skirmish battle. So that sounds like the right call. We'll see if they move towards us. I doubt they're just going to sit there if we're being ordered to defend Salerno. That doesn't make sense if they just sit there. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. While down over here, let's go ahead and get our special forces hitting the machine gun bunker. I'm not going to send them up that way because it looks like they'll actually get exposed to their cone of fire, which would not be ideal, especially since we made the effort and just had the good chance of ending up over here on the opposite side of the bunker. So let's move up to here, and acting like true special forces, I suppose this is a nice behind enemy lines operation. Let's go for it. And we'll actually secure some munitions there. Okay, excellent. I hadn't noticed that previously. That's actually worked out very nicely, because that means we can, in fact, send our loiter out, leaving us with 140 munitions with which we can actually make some barrages and stuff. So let's send a recon loiter up to this general area if we are going to pick these munitions up. Hopefully that'll enable us to do other things. But where should I pop you? Oh, I can only go so far, eh? That's the range of our airfield. Looks like it. Okay, not a problem. Right to the edge then, up over here. Let's see what that reveals. And I do like that the plane actually goes out. It's a little thing, I know. But the small touches make a big difference. Look at that. Going to recon the area. Ah, oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting that at all. Like when I saw those little support abilities there on the right, I was like, okay, there's something out there. This is not what I was expecting. I'm glad we sent this plane out there. They must have anti-air. Yes, they do. anti-aircraft emplacement, because I noticed our health here had dropped. Attacks hostile aircraft that fly overhead. Grants a passive support ability that improves anti-air weapons. This is an anti-tank emplacement. Attacks hostile companies that enter its arc of fire. Effective versus armor. Grants a passive support ability that improves anti-tank weapons. So that might be what's influencing this guy. But what determines proximity? Because neither of these are in this territory. Is it... Is it because it's in the cone there? Oh, that might be it. So, as you can see, the red dotted line indicates the radius in which the anti-tank emplacement is active, and the yellow lines indicate the actual sector of that circle where these guys are able to hurt us if we get too close with our own companies. The machine gun bunker has a much smaller radius, and this company is actually outside of that radius, so maybe that's why they're not getting support from those guys. But hang on a second. Well, I wish I could see what that other support ability was then, because they have two support abilities, and yet if I select the company, they just have the one anti-armor detachment, which I assume is this. All right. Hopefully answers will be forthcoming, but folks, let's go ahead and drop a company barrage up over here to eliminate these guys. Are we too far away? We're just too far away, aren't we? No, we're not. We can hit them, and then we can move in, pick up the munitions, and see what we can do with that. What do we have up over here? Howitzer emplacement. Are we within its radius? I can't see. Oh, yeah. Holy. This grants an off-map barrage support ability. Okay. And that's anti-air, as we saw, and this is another anti-tank emplacement. Which way are you facing? You're facing this way. Wow, this recon has been extremely helpful. Okay, so we need to know this road is unsafe moving forward. Let's go ahead and pop a company barrage up over here, because these guys are covering the munitions here, so this should help out. Pop that there. Love it. Great, and now we can move up to actually secure this safely. Or so I think. We'll find out. Let's go. No need to dally. And let's send our airborne up as well. Maybe let's keep them in the forest. Just in case, I guess. Or maybe we can keep them in the forest over here, so that if these guys do start making a move, I don't know if there's like interceptions or ambushes. I don't know how that works, but well, let's try that. And I don't think they're damaged enough to warrant healing them still. Hang on. What's the balance of power here? Well, maybe if they work together, we'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see how much munitions we have. 115. That is not enough for a battleship bombardment, nor is it enough for an actual company barrage either. Either way, these guys are still in heavy cover, and I don't want to find out what that means by wasting resources. Let's go ahead and end our turn over here, I believe. We are good down here. We're good up here. So let's go. See what the AI does now. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, I was not... I was not expecting that. I was not ready for this. We are being attacked. We do have our battleship bombardment available to us. And these guys have what? What is that? What does that mean? What are you hiding from me, game? We could retreat, but we've secured a position here that I don't necessarily want to give up all that easily. But that strength comparison does concern me a little bit. I think we might be okay, again, especially with the battleship bombardment available to us. We have no additional support abilities. Yeah, we just have the one we've already got active in place. So, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's dive on in to this skirmish battle and defeat, hopefully, the Germans.
Commander, ISC upgrades
Well,
done.
men, we're on the back foot here.
Got orders,
Our
boys.
defense
Follow
depends
me.
on 3 key points.
some recon,
Hold
sir?
them at all
Reference
costs.
that grid point.
Don't
We need to
expect the
secure and
Krauts to
hold
give up without a fight, though. The central point is the focus of the enemy assault. We must protect it at all costs.
Alright, that's interesting. Prevent enemy from capturing the key victory point. So it's like a skirmish battle, except the circumstances determine what we've already held on to, what we've got, and what the enemy is chasing after as well. Prevent enemy from capturing key victory point. Fair enough. So let's go ahead and get these guys actually headed towards that key victory point, just to make sure we secure it nice and early. We've already got some troops up over here, but we don't have a direct connection. So fine, let's secure that direct connection then. Let's get these guys cooped up in this building back over here, keeping eyes on the prize, and let's keep an eye as well on upgrades and potential structures we can build. This is okay. This is interesting. It's just a full-on skirmish battle. All right. Here, let's build a weapon support center, because I would like to get machine guns and stuff out sooner rather than later. You know, I wish I'd manually positioned that, actually. Hindsight 2020, but we won't let that get us down. Now, what do we have here? We do have our battleship bombardment. We have a Weasel recon vehicle. We have our SSF commando squad. Sounds good. And we have this in our eyes. What do we have up here? Thought I saw the enemy there. Gonna try and secure this spot. Yeah, they do have some troops up over there. And they're trying to secure the munitions up over here. Let's get into cover. We're gonna be outnumbered over here, so let's get these guys moving up to support ASAP. Let's go. I'm not gonna drop a battleship bombardment on this right now, but I will drop a rifle grenade on these guys. Let's go. Try and take care of that real quick. Flush them out, hopefully. That was amazing.
We've got one of their best snipers in the area. The partisans have located his usual spots, but we have to flush him out.
All right, sounds good. You know, I've seen a lot of people mention this game doesn't have enough gore, and then I see something like that go down where these guys are just a puddle of blood now. So I'm curious where that criticism comes from, but that was sweet. That was sweet. Let's get these guys up over here as well, and let's see if we can't bring out some of our machine gun teams. Force them up over here right off the bat, and up over here. Are we in trouble? We're okay. I got some grenades I can toss. Maybe let's get a little bit closer. And toss these grenades up over here. Let's see what that does for us. They're going to leave. That's fine. They're out in the open, right? So they're exposed a little bit. Let's pull these guys back behind cover. Crept up a little bit too much. We're doing okay. Gotta keep in mind recon and stuff. Oh, this isn't good. Let's pull back. Pull back. They are really swarming this area, eh? Get out of there. This place is still secure, so there's that. Oh, here we go. Doing okay though. They're taking some damage. This is good. Move these guys up. Let's pull these guys back, and let's get some reinforcements coming out here. Additional rifle squad, heavy machine gun coming up to over here. Hopefully, we are keeping these guys occupied. Maybe let's get the machine gun team up over here instead. Cool. Back over here, they're pulling back. These guys are gonna try and take some cover back over here. What do we have? Is this a sticky bomb? All right, don't need that. Back here, get back here. These guys have decent cover. Just trying to hold this position. There's our rifleman squad. Let's get these guys supporting up over here instead. Quickly. Man, machine gun team is so slow. They're getting there. These guys have been dropped, it looks like. And so we're still secure up over here. Pull back a little bit. If these buildings get collapsed, I don't want to be inside them when that happens. Oh, they're still alive, actually. Okay, let's creep up a little bit. Try and secure this area. And there's the bombardment starting. Where's the machine gun team? They're right over here. Hop in here, please. And that should keep these guys pinned. Oh, I love this positioning. This should be good for us. My other team is in here. Yeah, looks good. These guys are in trouble. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's great. They are retreating. Excellent. Gun them down. Come on, finish them off. They're going to get away, aren't they? Back into this building. Looks like the bombarding has stopped. Infantry in danger back over here. Bring these guys out. Let's go. They managed to get behind us, and these guys are just about to arrive. Let's get them into this building and see what we can do. We've got grenades and stuff. Can't use them from inside buildings, but something to keep in mind as we bring out, I think, another rifleman squad. Sure. Enemy's down to less than 100 points now, so looks like this is going to work out for us. Still got the space secured. Find and kill the veteran sniper. All right, here, I'll find and kill it. Oh, actually, it's in this area. In this area. Let's get, do we have recon vehicles available to us? Or Weasel, I suppose. Alright, let's get the Weasel out. Bit of a risk, but I would like to get our secondary objectives as well. This was pointed out in the comments as well. It'd be nice to secure all of our secondary objectives just because it's fun to see the fighting and the strategizing. I concur. The tactical side of things is fun to me as well. I do quite enjoy it. So we'll definitely stay on top of that as well. What do we have here? Let's get these guys moving up. Sorry, I meant to say we'll definitely do as many of those as we can when we can. Let's move up. I want to try and prevent them from securing that. They've already stolen it from us, but hopefully they won't be able to do more than that. Keep moving. Into this building. Let's go. Where's the Weasel? Where is the Weasel? Let's creep you up over here. Find this sniper.
Radio crowd is singing and we're listening. Looks like their reserves are on the way.
Alright, so they will have some support coming through. Do I have eyes on the prize here?
They're down to 25 points. Weasel by name,
No one's going to pop shots on the Weasel. No sniper is going to do that. But the Weasel can capture, so let's secure this point and keep an ear out for the sniper, I suppose. Up over here, we're doing okay. Yeah, let's get the machine gun team moving up, though. They're kind of sitting back there uselessly. Let's get them up over here. And the enemy's almost done for here.
Say the word, sir.
Get you into this building over here. Let's go.
Enemy down to 10 points.
Good stuff. Down to 10 points. Can I secure this point? Can I get just like a total victory here as support is coming through up here? Ooh.
That's a sweep if I've ever seen one. We are done here, men.
Are we? I guess we are. Fair enough. I was wondering if we bring a battleship bombardment down onto that, but that went pretty well, I would say. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Short, sweet battle. We had the upper hand, so that's fine. But we did manage to complete a bonus objective, which we didn't do last session, actually. I was wondering about that when I was looking at it on playback while I was editing. But yeah, last session's mission, there was an objective available that we managed to not do because it wasn't actually listed in the top left-hand corner. This one is a bit more generic, I suppose. Just bonus objective completed, +1 skill point. If we'd taken care of the sniper as well, would we have gotten +2? But that's great. That means that there's a reason beyond our own desire to see additional fighting to chase after those bonus objectives. Great. Awesome. The damage output over here on the MVP squad, 666. These guys are absolute beasts. Absolutely. Killed 14 units, lost none. That sounds good to me. Beautiful. Onwards and upwards. Alright, so as we got back onto the campaign map there, we saw the Loiter took a little bit of damage. It still has a sliver of health left, but I think we'll check if we can pull it back and keep it alive, because we have to make sure our resources actually survive over multiple turns to keep using them, right? Otherwise, we'll have to purchase another recon. Anyway, I'm distracted by what's happening in the background, whereas in the foreground, we have this skirmish victory, +25 XP. We got all these rewards. This is familiar to us. We've seen this before, so I guess whether they're skirmishes or main objective missions, they'll have similar kinds of end screens. Nonetheless, exit that. See what else the enemy gets up to. I'm hearing explosions, but we didn't pan the map to anywhere, and we caused a lot of damage there. Those guys are down to less than half health. Wow. And the Loiter is actually making its way back, and I didn't notice this last time, but there's an animation to return as well. It doesn't really, doesn't necessarily land, but hey, it's nice. And these guys have moved up as well. Oh my, okay. So what's the deal here now? They do not have cover. What's this? Is that camouflage? So light, they've got light cover in the forest, slow movement, and camouflage. Can I hit you with this, soften you up, and then dive in there? Like, that makes sense to me. We got munitions enough to pull it off and have a few left over. Not all that much, but I think it's probably a good idea. And what's the benefit of them being in the forest? Is it just going to change the terrain of the battlefield? Is that all? Should we instead come in with the battleship bombardment instead? Damages any enemy forces in the targeted area, weakening location defenses. 150 munitions versus the exact same descriptor at 125 munitions. One can assume one causes more damage than the other, and there's a difference in like effective radius and things like that, so that's all well and good. So why don't we just test out the company barrage? Early on is the time for testing, at least that's my opinion. Let's go ahead and fire away, and hopefully we'll cause some damage over here. They don't have any cover, so I'm sincerely hoping that'll make a difference. Go for it. I mean, that certainly looked like it did work, but did it actually? Ooh, yes it did. All right. Now, again, I don't know if it would have been effective when they were in cover. I don't know if that made a difference, but I'm going to assume probably yes. We've softened them up. The balance of power is a bit more evenly matched now, and that's not even taking into consideration... Oh, it is taking into consideration our support abilities. Okay, fair enough. We could hang tight and launch another bombardment, I suppose, or we could take them on right now. But before we make that decision, let's head on down to here to make sure these guys are actually leveling up. They've actually acquired enough skill points from that one skirmish to do what? So what upgrades do we have available? Munitions boost. Grants an additional 10 munition to the base munition income during missions. Oh. That sounds minor, but that can be extremely handy. Interesting. Rigorous training needs 1 more point. All infantry arrive on the battlefield at veterancy level 1. Cool. And then there's medical support, which is similar to everybody else. Grants a support ability that can be used to call in medical trucks during real-time battles. Fair. Under units, what do we not have yet? The 4x4 truck, the mortar team, the bazooka squad, snipers, okay, Greyhound armored car, And then much more expensive is the Sherman, the Hellcat, and the Sherman Bulldozer. Oh, man. Doling out these points and figuring out exactly how to use them and what to buy is going to be the bane of my existence. I can tell you that comfortably. We could instead get an upgrade to our Weasel here. We could have it come in with a 57mm anti-tank gun right off the bat. Upgrades the M29 Weasel to arrive with a towed anti-tank gun. That sounds pretty sweet, actually. Separately, the Urban Assault Team upgrades the M29 Weasel to arrive with an engineer squad equipped with a flamethrower. Oh, man. Both of those sound delicious, and I assume we can only pick one or the other. Now, these guys... Alright, we really have to start designating what these guys do. Like, are these guys going to be our anti-tank team, right? In which case, we'll give them the towed anti-tank gun, and we'll give them eventually the bazooka squad, I suppose, or rather maybe the anti-tank gun team, the M1 anti-tank gun team. We already have that. So, okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna make a call. Let's get the towed 57mm anti-tank gun. Once we buy that, right? Gotta click the purchase button. This will be locked out. God. I'm not normally afraid of commitment. Only in video games am I afraid of commitment. We could also separately get the M16 multiple gun motor carriage. Deploys an M16 multiple gun motor carriage. This can have upgrades to get a Sherman Bulldozer instead, or we can have an extra M16. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And then if we got that, I don't know if that's the right call. Let's see what else we have available. We have our SSF Commandos over here. We can get them the Hidden Devils upgrade. SSF Commandos gain camouflage when in cover and out of combat. Cost reduction reduces the manpower cost of the commando squads by 20%. Not bad, okay. Raiding Flares gives us a flare barrage at a target area, with additional flares increasing the duration of the ability, doubling it actually. And then Artillery Supported upgrades the Raiding Flares ability to fire artillery shells after the flares. Wow, okay. Do you have to, or can you choose to? Either way, that sounds pretty helpful. We want to keep that in mind. It is only 1 point to purchase the raiding flares themselves, and then an additional point to get the artillery support. If I hadn't invested in the towed gun, we would have had access to that right now, but hey, too late. No use crying over spilt milk. This is what I'm considering right now over the M16 multiple gun motor carriage. Separately, we have the Sherman Whiz-Bang over here. Deploys an M4A1 Sherman Whiz-Bang, can barrage targets with rockets at range. I do love the name, the Whiz-Bang. What a name. Flare Wall allows the Whiz-Bang to call in a flare barrage at a targeted location, or Defensive Smoke allows a call-in for defensive smoke at its current position. Fair enough. And then we have the White Phosphorus Barrage. Good stuff. Boy. Designates a White Phosphorus Barrage at the target area. Cool. Then there's cost reduction to bring price down by 25%. And then there's barrier salvo, which upgrades the White Phosphorus Barrage to be fired in a line to create a smoke wall. Gotcha. You know what? I'm kind of liking the sound of this artillery supported raiding flare. So let's do that. Let's purchase the raiding flares for now, and then we'll get artillery supported as soon as we have the skill points available. And as far as units are concerned, I suppose we'll chase after the M18 Hellcat to stick with the whole tank destroyer, the anti-tank team vibe. Not exactly how it works, but I just got to figure out specializations, I think. And again, if you have an opinion on this front, feel free to share. If you have any thoughts, I'm happy to read them. I don't mind. I like hearing people's thoughts and opinions and things like that, so keep them coming. But before we do this, let's take the loiter and take a peek down over here, because I would like to secure Alta Villa as well. There's no reason not to. Let's pop the recon up over here. That should cover our approach. Now, we have actually accumulated damage, so if they have anti-air in the area, we will possibly lose our grasshopper here. I keep calling it the loiter. Sorry, somewhere in my head it got stuck in there. The grasshopper. All right, let's pop you up over here and hope for the best. Bit of a risk there. Might be expensive. Now we're good. Looks like there's nothing to be afraid of. We can go ahead and crush these guys. Probably auto-resolve that. Or what happens if I actually move towards Alta Villa? Let's try it. Because they're in the area. What does that actually do? I'm assuming it just gets rid of the shield here. Yep. And they are still on the back foot. I can't imagine they're going to try and engage us, though they do have a machine gun detachment. So I imagine somewhere in the area, they are within the radius of one of those machine gun like emplacements, like bunkers. I don't know. Still figuring these little details out, and I'm sure it'll all make sense in good time. Let's get our Indian artillery moving in against the the Panzer company over here. Again, balance of power is still slightly in their favor, but I think we'll be okay. I don't have enough munitions for additional bombardments or anything. If I wait one more turn, we could soften them up a bit more. But do we necessarily want to do that? It'll tip things in our favor a fair bit, but I'd rather maybe save those munitions for something else. And truth be told, plus 83 is not going to be enough for an additional bombardment. All right, let's roll up. Let's take them out. In we go. And the strength comparison here looks actually slightly in our favor, which is strange, but I'll take it. And they do have a howitzer barrage available to them because of that one encampment that we spotted, like way up over here on the campaign map. Cool. All right. You know, I'm liking how these things kind of intertwine and how they play with each other. And as I figure these little things out, it's going to get a bit more intriguing and interesting to see how we set up our campaign map moves to assist our, you know, real-time battle moves. But with that said, let's dive into this one, folks. Let's hope for the best.
All right, we need to capture and hold this area, then take out any reinforcements the Krauts send our way. Get moving, men! We've got the initiative, but they've got a strong defensive position.
All right, sounds good. So circumstances are completely different here. They actually have a bit of an advantage to kick things off, and we need to secure some resources while also bringing in some teams with a different, you know, selection, of course. Let's get the infantry section out as well. We've got the Vickers coming out, but let's get to the infantry section as well, and we'll push up. We have to establish territory advantage. All right. Currently, what does that mean right now? There are no stars. Like, there are no victory points on the map. So is it just a matter of holding on to more than the enemy? Wow. Okay. Interesting, because that does change things up significantly. Because that means that, you know, there won't be central positions where most of the fighting is most likely to take place. There aren't specific spaces that we need to defend. Let's get the boys' anti-tank rifle packages going, because the enemy's gonna have tanks. And I think it'll be nice to prepare for that. We could also get the heavy mortar team out nice and early. I say we do it. Let's get them out here, and let's put them to work right away. There's no reason to wait. Secure this. Let's actually get you up over here. Oh, boy. Fire away. Let's see if we can't get to the building before these guys. Get them up there. Get these guys back. They've captured the territory. Let's pull back. Get into cover, and get that suppressing fire from up over there. Get into cover. Come on, quickly now. These guys have arrived. Can we fire away up over here?
Vehicles hit a mine while scouting behind enemy lines. The crew had to fall back before they could destroy the radio. Recover that vehicle before it falls into enemy hands.
Alright, interesting. There's our extra objective there. Now these guys are suppressed. These guys are suppressed. Keep firing away. Come on, stay on them. And artillery support is coming through as well. Oh man, okay, I need to make sure I don't get distracted by all these happenings, because I absolutely will. I'm loving seeing how this all plays out and how it all expands, you know? This is good stuff. Now, where is our armored car that we have to return to base? All the way up over here? Are you for real right now? These guys need to pull back. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Royal engineers on the field and ready for your orders.
We got the engineers. I don't think they're going to actually be able to get the vehicle back up and running. That needs to be repaired or salvaged. I can't tell. Let's try and get them behind enemy lines, I suppose. These guys need to capture this point. Let's go. Up over here. Where is my artillery support? We're going to have to move for that. Let's creep these guys up a little bit. Let's go. How are we looking here? We're okay. We're capturing this. Points are moving in our favor. They're at 288. Establish the territory advantage. What the hell does that mean, my good man? What does that mean? These guys need to fall back. Nope.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
All good. Can we go ahead and fire up over here, please? Scare them off. Keep the squad over here to keep this under our view. These guys are moving up. Let's move these guys up with them.
Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
Let's group these guys up over here. Try and keep that in our hands. Move up this way. These guys have got this. We could creep up to the building over here, and there's air support coming through. That's gonna hurt. Oh, just smoke. All right, fine. Didn't hurt. We're good. 120 munitions for the battleship bombardment. Let's keep that in mind.
We've lost contact with our sappers.
These guys back. Good. Territory captured. Pull back. How are we looking over here? Pull back behind this building, please. Get you up over here. We should be okay. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and pop a rifle grenade up over here. Get these guys taken care of so we can secure that spot quickly. Good stuff. That was great. Let's move up. And once these guys are out of the cone, we can start moving here too. Come on, come on. Ah, smoke. We're okay. We'll move up. We'll capture that point. What's happening over here? Something's coming. Oh god. Something big is coming. Or it's going. It's moving up that way, it looks like. Interesting what we can see. I don't think that was intentional, but interesting what we can see. Can I go ahead and get ourselves... Sure. Get some anti-tank vehicles out there. Probably the right call. Machine gun, fire up over here, please. You gotta look up this way. Get to work. Come on now. Drop them. These guys are in trouble. Let's get you out of here. Engineers are all the way on the wrong side of the battlefield. Let's pull them back a little bit. Or are we good? We might be okay. Let's fire away. Maybe I should have adjusted my position a bit more. But we're fine for the time being. Can I bring in some additional support here? More engineers, perhaps? Probably not a bad idea. Infantry in danger. These guys need to get out of here. Let's pull back. We gotta repair them so we don't waste those resources. Tempting to bring this bombardment in, isn't it? What are you guys doing? Look up this way. We need to get you out of there. Alright, let's pop these guys out. Get the rifle grenade up over here. Let's go. Take them out. Bring the engineer up over here. These guys can stay here. Bring the engineers over to repair them. Can we not? I guess not. They will heal up, though, it looks like. Interesting. Their strength went up a little bit. Alright, not the time to learn. Hop in over here. Let's get these guys. They're firing up this way now. Excellent. You know what? They're just not clumped up enough. We gotta get out. That grenade almost took us out. We gotta get out. We gotta pull back. Get out, get out. Go, 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 go. Okay, excellent. They're safe. Let's pull out an additional rifle squad, or infantry squad, sorry. Infantry section, I should say. Get those guys armed with anti-tank equipment, and these guys are in a bit of trouble now as well. Constantly tempted. Pull these guys back. Now, the points have stayed the same. Establish the territory advantage. What do you mean? Must I secure everything? Or is that just the first step? Secure everything, and then we'll learn more. These guys are healing up. Replenishing. Yeah, looks good.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Alright, let's go. These guys are going to heal up. What are those flares? I don't like those flares. Wow. Right on our base. The gall to do that, my goodness. Moving up over here. Alright, we gotta creep up. Let's go. Let's get artillery support over here, please. Fire away. And we gotta take that munitions point back as well. Let's go, let's go. At least we push them off before they actually decap that point. In comes the artillery as well. Yeah, excellent. Pop a shot, come on. Losing this territory as well. God damn. The pressure here is real. Let's go. Guys are firing away. They're not actually taking that point. Let's send these guys up at the same time to try and distract the enemy, right? And now points are actually shifting. Oh, you know what? I think I get it. That's got to do with kills. That's got to do with kills. Yeah. Nope, get out, get out, get out. Oh, that machine gun team is in trouble. You know what? That wasn't that bad. Damn it, I gave them the retreat order. Fool that I am. Trying to keep them alive. We're okay? Alright, glad I figured out what was going on with the points. I was very thrown off there. I should have realized once once I realized there was no victory points. And these guys up, let's go. Provide support there. Get these guys the anti-tank. And you know what? Let's pop a rifle grenade up over here. Try and take care of those guys up there. Come on. Ooh, that guy got rocked. There's a grenade, and feel a little bad for the graveyard there. It's a little unfortunate. Alright, want to get that anti-tank gun out soon. Let's heal these guys up. Let's go. These guys we should be able to take out. And up over here, we're looking good. Yeah, we're going to secure this in no time. Good stuff. Up over here, what's the deal? Are you... God damn it, just letting them take that. Want to keep an eye on that vehicle there. Doing okay. Send these guys up a little bit. Coming from the flank over here. Let's take some cover here, though. Oh, hello. There's something there. There it is.
Infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
And of course, these guys don't have anti-tank weapons. They do have their anti-tank grenade. Let's try and get that on there. Come on, come a little closer. We got a satchel as well. Come on. Let's go. Good hit. Satchel. Let's go. Come on, there it is. All right. Pull back. Wow, look at that. Very pleased. Very pleased. Let's pull these guys back. Let's get these guys behind cover over here. We'll move up in a bit. Let's send these guys up over here, though these guys should probably recover as well. All right, we're good. We're good. Up over here, how we looking? I could clear that. They do have some troops up over here.
A capture point is being overrun.
I wonder if we should try and take that. What's the deal down here?
Fuel points
We're
to
okay.
enemy action.
We're okay. These guys are replenishing, hopefully. And artillery, can you fire up over here? These guys need to pull back. They're not in the right position.
Point is being overrun.
Send these guys over here. Let's get them to Bren.
The beggars
Spread the love a little bit.
fuel point.
Sure, let's get some more rifles out. Let's send these guys up. I don't want to lose this point over here.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Don't want to lose that point. And up over here? Yeah, we gotta pull these guys back. Get out of there.
The enemy has claimed
I'm
the sector.
very curious about what the solution over here is actually going to be. Do we just repair this thing? We're going to be under fire for sure. Let's see what we can do. That was like a good hit. Send these guys up. Secure that point.
Action is present and to
Let's send you over to here. Let's go. Get them into this building. Let's go quickly now.
being overrun.
And here comes, oh god, a horrible barrage. Just smoke. We're okay. Stay here. Send these guys up there. Let's go. We're losing this point up here. But we have managed to secure this vehicle.
The sector is
There we go.
in enemy control. Orders are in. Back in your seats.
Get you back. We do not currently have the territory advantage. I wonder if that's because of the situation here. Once we secure this, we might be okay. We're creeping in to try and do that exactly right now, so we should be fine. And up over here, how we looking? Guys are holding on to cover. Where's my artillery? Provide support here, please. Provide support. Let's go. Securing this. Yeah, excellent. Move you up a little bit. And up over here, how we looking? This is secure. Let's get into this building.
Hard. They're down to 250 points.
Curious about this. I think it's just got to do with how many of the points they've actually captured and held on to. But once we have this back, hopefully we'll have the advantage once more. Yeah, okay. So we don't have the objective, but we haven't failed it either. Ah, but we failed these guys. That's a shame. That is a shame. All right, let's get these guys set up over here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Decent cover. I guess we can get into this building over here to cover this. Looking okay, looking okay. Let's get these guys into this building here. These guys up in here. They should be fine. And let's go ahead and get the engineers with a flamethrower moving up over here. In comes artillery support and decent hit. They're retreating. Good. Machine gun is in here. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of there. I need to stop using retreat as a general pull out of their order. That's going to hurt. This building's going to take some damage. I was worried it was going to collapse. A few clean hits on a building will make it collapse, but we're okay for the time being. Flamethrower is available on this unit here. Yeah, look at that. It's taking a beating, eh? Not the end of the world, though. Let's creep up to there. And at the same time, I wonder if we can push up here now. Send you up to there. Let's go. And let's bring you along. I can bring another artillery team. I wonder if I'm being a little too slow to use some of these. Again, I tend to preserve those until desperate times come, and then desperate times come, and I fall behind. Where are we? Let's creep up to here. Let's go. Trying to secure this point. Let's go, let's go. And up over here. Oh, we're in a bit of trouble here, aren't we? Come on, fire away. Take him out. And up over here. Try and secure this. These guys can get into this building. Let's go ahead and use our flamethrowers up here. They're going to try and secure that. Fair enough. Flamethrower incoming. Come on. The pathfinding, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, good stuff. This team, you got range. Just short. Flamethrower's doing okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just kind of holding on over here. Let's, we need some more troops. These guys out. And let's get one of these out. Use the bishop right about now. Looking good. Flamethrowers did well, but let's not get them killed. Pull back, heal up. These guys are looking okay, though. All right, cool. Up here, how are we looking? Hanging tight. We can try and flank these guys, get them from behind. See if we can't pop a rifle grenade, I suppose. Of course, the guy with the rifle grenades is way far behind. Of course. It's okay, we're creeping up, though. We'll push them back. Looks like they're retreating. Let's secure this position here, and then let's get our new infantry section moving up to provide support here as well. Kind of a central location, isn't it? Here, we're playing somewhere. Capture this point. Let's get you up there. Alright, looking good.
Bishop artillery carrier and crew on standby.
Getting some shots in, like that. These guys are going to move up. And where is my artillery? Can you hit these guys up over here? Creep up to do it. And there's our bishop. Alright, let's move you up to here. What is our range on this thing? It's not huge. Oh no, actually it is. I keep forgetting there's an inner and an outer radius. So this central position should be okay for the bishop. And up over here, can we capture this point? Move up this way. Ooh. Hi, hello. I see you. Nice try. We good? Over here? Oh, this was bad. This was rough. That was rough. Let's get these guys split up. Secure that artillery piece. And down over here, can we go ahead and pop a grenade, please? And it comes. Any second now. Beautiful hit. Nice. Up over here. Another grenade. They're just too far away. Let's creep up this way to try and get that grenade off. Eliminate those guys, right? And up over here, are we ready to push? Once I get some artillery support, we will be. Fire up here, let's go. And let's actually get these guys back. Need to get out of there. They're pretty badly hurt. These guys are in trouble. Oh, they've secured this building. Almost. They've almost secured that building. Where is my bishop? Fire away. Take him out. Get these guys out of here. These guys are okay. This should be good, I think. Damn it. Failed that one. That's on me. I left it out there for too long. I actually secured it. I could have brought it back, but I got too distracted by everything else. That's alright. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. Just a bonus objective, as long as we stay on top of the main one. I gotta figure out how to secure this spot. Hopefully we've pushed them back now. And we'll be able to secure it. And our engineers up over here as well. What are we looking at here? God damn it. Let's get the rifles up over here to try and secure this position. And what's that? Can I pick it up? Doesn't look like it. Fine, let's secure this point for now. Down over here. Yeah, use that flamethrower, come on. Trying to secure this point. They have quite a few troops, eh? Let's at least try and get the decap done before we pull these guys back. There we go, get out of here. Let's go. These guys need to pull back as well, let's go. Save that flamethrower. And up over here, are we good to move? We might be, let's go. Take a peek. Let's not take that building, because that's going to collapse any second now. We have, in fact, scared them off. Let's go ahead and try and secure the spot then. Or at least, again, get the decap in. Oh, what was that? Crap. Anti-tank, too far away. We should be able to secure this. It's creeping up that way. Alright, let's see what we can do here. And down over here. Oh, this isn't good. The artillery support did a lot of work there. Can we bring in our own? Drop a barrage over here. These guys really need to replenish a little bit faster. Anti-tank grenade. Stick it on there. Come on. Don't let it get away. Alright. Fair enough. Pull back. Let's try and secure this spot. Up over here. Let's go. Send you up. Let's go. These guys can actually upgrade with a flamethrower, I think. Down over here, have a look. And these guys are almost topped up. Let's get the engineers with the flamethrower. That's our barrage there. Let's get these guys up to here, I think. Take some cover. And infantry. Move you up as well. Take some cover there. We'll see what we can do. This place is still captured. This place is still capped as well. Looking good. Staying behind cover wherever we can. Not going to that building again. Explained why already. These guys are replenishing slowly but surely. And should I perhaps get myself... Yes. Armored. These guys need to get out of here. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Glad I spotted the flares. But was I too slow? Oh my goodness. I was too slow. Damn it. I tried. I tried. Noticed it just a little bit too late. But it's okay. We'll get another one out. because that has been very helpful in clearing spaces out. How are we looking up over here? Looking okay. These guys are in a bit of trouble. What if I should pull them back? No, let's keep them alive. They got some work done, but let's keep them alive. Up over here, let's try and cap this point. It's like they took it back, which is not ideal. My bishop will hopefully be out here soon. These guys are still replenishing. We're capping this point. Yeah, looks good. Up over here. This is not ideal. Pull back into cover. Let's go over the wall. Yeah, excellent. Get the anti-tank rifle package. And down over here as well. Anti-tank, please. Let's go. It's not good. Flamethrower up over here. Let's take care of these guys. Where is my bishop? Come on. There you are. Go ahead and pop this up over here. Let's go. We're doing all right over here, but let's try and hold this spot. This guy's causing us some trouble over here. Hopefully the bishop support will help us out. Of course they're going to move. Got a side hit there. That's not bad. Over the wall. Over the wall. Come on. Get out of there. Oh my goodness. And where's my bishop? Can I provide support over here? I cannot. All right, you know what? Battleship time. Let's do it. Get those flares down. Let's get the support in. Punish him. Or at least flush him out, I suppose. That building's going to go down. None of the units, though, unfortunately. We do what we can. We do what we can. Let's get our bishop. Still on cooldown, damn it. Why are you guys so slow to replenish and heal? Oh, you know what? I know why. Position you up front over there. What else have we got going on? These guys are doing okay, surprisingly. And up over here, let's try and secure this point. I think we got... Oh, yeah, there we go. Get out of there. Not up that way, down this way, you fools. Staying on top of these guys, but we'll push up afterwards to secure that point again. But I think we've got this. I think we've got this. Down over here, how we looking? In a bit of trouble. Rifle grenade range is there. Let's go for it. There's the infirmary. Getting some work done as well. Good grenade. Yes, excellent. Stay on him. Stay on him. Oh, get away from that. Good stuff. And yeah, we're healing up as well. These guys are pulling back. Excellent. There's my bishop. And get my Sherman out as well. Let's go. All right. Let's push up. Let's see if we can't secure this spot. Let's keep an eye on our bombardment ability, of course. Are we good to push up over here? Let's try. These guys are topped up, so up to the wall over here, and then we'll try and capture this point. And what are we looking at here? Let's go. 27 points left on the enemy's side. All right, over the wall. Let's go. Wow, they moved fast, eh? Okay. Ooh, actually. Cool down on the battleship bombardment. Where's my bishop? Let's go. We'll secure this sector, and then we'll try and get that one back as well. We've got this one. Let's push up to there. Let's go. We're looking good up over here. And there's my Sherman. A little late to the party, I think. A little late to the party, but... Holy crap, get out of there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pop a rifle grenade up over there where they were hiding. And see if that does anything for us. Bishop was firing elsewhere, right? Yeah, it's on cooldown now, I think. Yeah. That's okay, that's okay. Pull the flamethrower back. They have 10 points left, we'll be fine. Get the Sherman moving up. They do have some anti-tank capabilities, so let's not be too cocky. And we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Secure this spot. Let's go. How's the Sherman looking? Keep moving. Oh, let's get you out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'd rather not lose any squads if I can avoid it. Good shooting. All right.
All right, men. Mission accomplished. Let's get out of here.
Hell yeah. Oh, man, you know what? I'm liking this a lot, man. I'm liking this a lot. I was stressed out there. I was really stressed out there. Holy crap, that was good. I'm glad I decided to play on Fearless difficulty. I imagine it's only going to escalate from here. Again, these are the early battles and stuff, so it's only going to escalate from here, and any minor mistakes we make are going to just keep compounding, right? So this is feeling like a good balance. Damn, that was cool. That was fun. So we just saw two different kinds of skirmish battles. One that involved victory points that needed capping. where we had the advantage, actually, quite a bit of an advantage, truth be told, because I guess we were the defenders. And on the flip side, we saw one where we were the attackers. And though the fighting happened in a forest region, the battle itself happened in a bit of a town, so I don't know how I feel about that. I would like the battle maps to reflect the campaign map situation a bit better. I'm always a sucker for that. I'm big on that for like the Total War games, so I'm going to be big on that for this as well. Hopefully they do something about that. But here we were on the back foot to start off, and it wasn't about victory points. It was about eliminating enemy units. So we had to fight. We couldn't just turtle. We couldn't just camp. We had to move. We had to take points, and we had to kill. The unfortunate thing is that we were not able to rescue that one vehicle, and I know what happened there. I gave it the retreat order, but vehicles don't retreat, vehicles reverse. And so I was like, okay, it's going to make its way back. Hopefully it'll survive. We'll be fine. And I didn't realize it was just sitting there looking pretty, getting shot up. And I'm kicking myself over that because we could have easily secured that bonus point, that bonus objective. But hey, you live and you learn. Slight mistakes are always likely to happen, but I'm not too bummed about that. Just analyzing my own operational failure there. But overall, the mission was a success, and we can celebrate. Hell yeah. All right, good stuff. So there's our skirmish victory, 25 XP gained, rewards, good stuff, exit that. And how much damage do we actually do here? Shooting back and forth. Have they been eliminated? Or no, they've got a sliver of health left. Just a sliver of health left, but we did a fair bit of damage there. And I guess we have to actually completely wipe them out to complete this objective of defending Salerno from the counterattack. That's my assumption, at least. I don't know if there's going to be like a second follow-up wave or something. Why don't we go ahead and auto-resolve the elimination of this Panzer company? Let's send our airborne company up and let the Americans finish the job here. Auto-resolve that. Let's go. We'll take a bit of damage, I'm sure, but we'll allow it. There's our victory. Gain some XP, close to veterancy, and gain some rewards as well. Good stuff.
The men have held off the German counterattack on Salerno. Jerry will need to try harder than that in the future.
Hell yeah, baby. I wanted to make sure we got that done ASAP, and we should probably...
The area around Salerno is secure, and the Krauts are pulling back. We need to push forward and keep up the pressure.
Man, these decisions will always catch me off guard. So we can either get a transport plane to Salerno Airfield to add 400 munitions and 100 fuel. Sounds pretty good. We could get UK artillery delivery to Salerno, or we could get paradrop US airborne near Salerno. We currently have 3 sets of companies. They're moving well enough. I wish I could see what my upcoming objectives were before I made a decision over here, because, like, I don't know if you want me to take 3 towns in one turn, in which case I'd want more companies, or if no such thing exists, in which case, yeah, I would rather have the munitions and fuel to use those resources as I wish. That flexibility, I think, is a good idea, especially early on, because who knows when we'll want to drop a bombardment. We know this region around Pomigliano is just littered with enemy anti-air, howitzers. We know there's an anti-tank thing that's overlooking the road over here as well, the road to Avellino. So I'm going to go ahead and secure the munitions and fuel, and we'll use that to apply pressure ultimately, rather than just get additional troops. I think that's probably the better call. Let's do it.
Yes, Commander.
So,
Sir, the Allied landing at Taranto met with little resistance, and our forces are establishing a secure presence in the region.
yo, that's so cool. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I just thought it would be like, it would just pop up. All right, okay, interesting. So what happened there? We actually topped up on munitions. We topped up on fuel. Hopefully none of that was wasted. We're actually over our pop cap, and I'm not sure what that's going to do in terms of affecting our efficiency or strength or whatever it might be. But apart from actually getting topped up, we got supply drops. Now, I don't know if that's tied into our decision that we made. Oh, they're literally called supply drops. Okay, I don't know if that's tied to the call that we just made, but cool. So if we need a little bit of anything, I guess we can pick them up. So this means we're able to now bombard once more. I wonder, is there an order? No, I cannot actually tell our recon plane to return, though I can call in a supply drop. Restores the targeted company's health, supply, movement points, and action points. Nice, from the Monte Carvino airfield. Okay, cool. Good to know that's an option. So these guys are all spent. Next turn we'll take Altavilla, and up over here next turn I suppose we'll move towards, well, maybe Naples. Be good to have another port because that's what'll help our population cap. So do airports count as well? Does an airfield count as an airport in this world? That's a lot of intel that's actually been given to us. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of intel that's been given to us. Okay. Interesting. Lots of planning to do, folks. Lots of Italy to take, and it's going to have to wait until next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a big difference in letting me know that people are enjoying something on the channel. And apart from that, folks, if you've been enjoying so far and you're wondering if Company of Heroes is here to stay on the channel, it absolutely is. So if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to consider subscribing as well, just to stay up to date with the releases. Again, plan for the time being is every other day you'll have an episode, about an hour long. But, you know, if people would prefer a fixed schedule, like let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the weekends off, I can do that too. I'm totally flexible. Depends entirely on how you guys would prefer things, I suppose. So have your opinion heard in the comments. I'll take that stuff into consideration when I make the ultimate call. But I'm having an absolute blast over here, folks. My goodness, that was a fun session. That was a fun session. I cannot wait for the next one. Folks, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.